Welcome to Conquer Crochet, the channel for tips, tricks and techniques for conquering your crochet.
You and me are going to have words.
Hello, my name's Karen Stangham and welcome to Christmas at Conquer Crochet, the channel for tips, tricks and techniques for conquering your crochet. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single stitch. Today is day one of our Conquer Crochet. Today is day one of our Conquer Crochet Advent Calendar. I'll be doing 4 videos on YouTube and everything else will be on my social media. So if you need to join me, have a look in the descriptions below where you'll find the link to my Instagram and my Facebook page. And also I'm going to try and put a few things out on TikTok as well. So make sure you are subscribed and you've hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single stitch. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make your own Christmas scrunchies. Great for little stocking filler gifts or even for yourself. So if you're excited to get going, give me a thumbs up below and let's do this. So there are 2 types of scrunchie we have. This one is made with cotton, which is Patons 100% cotton. So here I used the white for the edging and the red for the inside to get that Christmassy feel. And the second one I've used has a slight metallic shine to it. I'm not sure if the camera can pick that up. And this is actually a really nice yarn from B&M Homes in the UK. I'm not sure if there's a similar one in America, but £1.99 for the ball, and it does go a long way. I don't have one of the ones in white with a label. It's actually more of a cream than a white. And you sort of put it up next to the white, you can see it's a slightly different colour, slightly darker. But when you haven't got white next to it, it actually looks white. Okay, so today I'm going to be using the double knit Patons 100% cotton. I'll also be using a crochet hook in a size 4, which goes well with the double knit. I'll be using a pair of scissors, a needle to sew in my ends, and some pre-bought hairbands. These ones don't have any metal on them at all, which are quite useful. I think they were on Amazon. I'll link everything in the descriptions below for you to have a look at. These are quite nice ones. They're just really quite stretchy, as you would expect for an elastic band. So that's everything you're going to need to make your Christmas scrunchie. I'm also going to be using my Wool Jeanie today, which if you saw my video last week, I'll link it up in the cards, is for putting your yarn on. It's got a little pendulum thing. If you just watch this bit here, you'll see it shoot up. Go on, can I get it on camera? There you go. Okay, so to start off with, to make our Christmas scrunchie, we're going to need our elastic band and we're going to need our red cotton. So if you've seen my other scrunchie pattern, it's very similar. We just added some extra bits to make it Christmassy. So make your slip knot in whichever way you prefer to make your slip knot. Don't put it too tight just yet. Take your hook out. Place the elastic band over your fingers, put your hook back in. You can now tighten up the slip knot slightly and do 1 chain around just to make sure it is secure. And we're going to chain 1. And we're going to double crochet all the way around our elastic band, and I'm going to be doing it trying to hide this tail so it's 1 less end to sew in, because I really don't like sewing in ends. So to do the double crochet, you insert into the center of the elastic band, yarn over, pull it back round, and then make your double crochet. This is UK terminology, double crochet. In America, US terminology would be a single crochet. So make another one. Depending on the size of the elastic band, you're going to be making approximately 75 to 100. As I say, it will depend on the size of your elastic band. So we keep going round. And And what I do is just keep tightening them up and pushing them together so as much is covered as possible. And what you find, if you look at the scrunchie I've got here compared to the size of the elastic band here, it does actually stretch a bit so you can get more and more on. You can still see there's still a lot of stretch in it. You can still see some of the black through, but you won't see that when it's actually tied around the hair. Oops, struggling to pick things up today. Right. Okay, so continue with our double crochet all the way around, hiding that tail as we go. So I'm going to pause the video here and I'll meet you when I've done all of my double crochets around to this side. Okay, so I've just counted and I have 80 double crochets going into my elastic band. And I'm going to do a slip stitch into the top of the very first double crochet. So I'm going to insert my hook through those 2 loops there, yarn over, pull back through and pull back through the one that's on my hook. Then going to chain 3. In this next round we're going to do trebles all the way around. So to do that we go yarn over, insert into the next chain, the next top of the next double crochet, yarn over, pull back through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's yarn over, insert into the top of the double crochet, yarn over, pull back through that stitch. You now have 1, 2, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over again and pull through the last 2. So yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over again to pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. So again, last one then, insert your hook, pull through, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. So again, I'm going to pause the video here whilst you do your treble crochets all the way around to the end. Okay, so I've just done my last treble. I'm now going to do a slip stitch into the top of that treble. So 1, 2, 3, into that 3rd chain, yarn over, pull through, and through the one on my hook, and then yarn over, pull through the one on your hook just to finish off. I'm going to use my scissors to snip, and if you just want a red scrunchie, there it is. So for the final part we're going to be adding in the white cotton. So to do this we make a slip knot. Again, you can do this in whichever way you prefer. Take your hook out, insert into the top of one of the trebles, put your slip stitch back on and tighten up. Then pull through the top of that treble and make 1 chain. And you can pull the tail then just to tighten up. I'm now going to do a double crochet in the same treble as I did the slip knot. I'm going to go back through there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2. So now we're going to do double crochets all the way around. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through those 2. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2 on your hook. If you wanted to have a bigger white part, you could go for a half treble or a treble as well. I quite like it just being the double. It just gives it a little nod towards Christmas without being too over the top, particularly if you wanted to have it during the daytime. Oops. So I'm going to pause the video now and I'm going to come back when I've done all of my doubles. Okay, so I'm coming up to my last 2 double crochets in the white. So that's 1 and 2. And I'm going to slip stitch into this V here, which is the top of the first double crochet that we performed. So hook back through here, and then I'm going to just fasten off the ends, pulling on the tail, and there you have your Christmas scrunchie. Obviously you just need to weave in those ends and we'll be good to go. So this one I put a lot more of the doubles in the first go round. I didn't put so many in this time round. It's entirely up to you what you want to get. The more stitches you put on, the more of the sort of ribbed wavy effect you get, but you still get the same sort of effect when you've got it in your hair. So it's really a personal preference. As I said, in this one I think I did 80 stitches, 80 double crochets. This one, you can see from the size of the band, I probably put in more like 120 to 150 in there. So just play around with it, see how well it works for you, see what sort of effect you prefer to have. And as I said before, you could also do it with your shiny metallic yarns as well to get a slightly different, more of a party effect on there. So that's how to make your own Christmas scrunchie. Don't forget to join me on all my social media so you don't miss out on the Conquer Crochet Advent Calendar. Lots of things going on. There's lots of hints, tips, techniques, freebies, patterns, lots of things for you. So make sure you are following me either on Facebook or on Instagram. It will be out on both, and it'd be lovely to see you over there. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed already and hit the notification bell, please do so because you don't want to miss a single stitch. There are 2 other videos on screen now which will help you on your crochet journey. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy Christmas hooking!